Hey Bible lovers, got another Bible review for you guys. This is a pretty cool Bible. This is sent to me from Thomas Nelson to do a review. This is the King James Version, Journal of the Word Bible, large print in the cowhide, the genuine leather. And it is really nice. As compared to other journaling Bibles that come in like the natural, like the Crossway journaling Bibles, very popular. They come in the natural leather, and they don't have, because it's a single piece of leather. As far as the cover goes, it's a single piece of leather with no ribs and no real stamp. They have stamping on the spine, but no color stamp, no like gilded stamping. Also, it's just pasted down to it, and I'll show you that this cover is actually sewn all the way around. It's a dual layer cover, so I'll show you that too. So let me move this, and I'll show you the box. And here's the box is just an open closed box, 2-piece box. You can see it says limited edition. Don't know really how limited it is, but it's a they only have this in brown, which it's really nice though. You can see it is a red letter text as the shown in the example of Acts. You can read that for yourself if you'd like. The large print is a 9-point font. You can see the text size there, and there's the ISBN. It retails for $140. These are actually on sale now on Christian Book for $83, which I think is a pretty good deal. Really nicely done. You can check out Nelson Bibles there on Facebook or Twitter. So, and it says guaranteed for life. So that's a big deal, y'all. There are a lot of Bibles that you would assume have lifetime guarantees. That this shows you there it's a guaranteed for life. So, and this is a nice Bible, really nice Bible. So, let me move that out of the way, and we'll bring the Bible back over for you to see. It has this strap that wraps all the way around it 2 times, and I'll move that over. Now, this is a little bit, for me personally, I don't really find the use in that. I might actually modify this cover to where it'll wrap around, and I'll put like a knot here where it can just tie to that knot, because I don't really like having all that extra strap. I know it's really cool and kind of nostalgic, but it's not my favorite having it kind of laid out everywhere. But that's not uncommon for journaling Bibles like this. Other journaling Bibles that have that strap, that wrap strap close, they have similar issues. So, in the spine, you can see it has these raised ribs. It's really nice. The gold stamping is really nicely done. It is stamped in, not just painted on. You can see the stitched perimeter all the way around. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff. It is a paste down, but the fact that it's sewn all the way around shows that it has that durability on that edge, and you have the nicer corners where if you have like the Crossway editions, it's just a paste down on a piece of leather with no corner work or anything. And with that, you can see the fold over has a leather piece on the interior as well. That ends, I'll show you the back. That ends right there. That's where that ridge is. So it's actually a piece, and all this is sewn together. It's really nice. It has a really nice feel to it. It feels like an old jacket, like just really nice leather. Really, really happy with the construction of the cover. Now, let's open her up and take a look at it. It says on the description that it lays flat. Now you can see how annoying this strap can be. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to probably cut that one a lot shorter. It has a little kind of little presentation page or a ownership page or whatever you want to call it. Then you have your title page. Okay. The back side is pretty simple. It just shows it's the 2016 printing, Chinese printing, large print journaling Bible, Journal of the Word Bible from Thomas Nelson, and it shows your Library of Congress number. So, table of contents, and that's pretty large print. It shows the epistle dedicatory, and then you get to your Old Testament. So, you have the 9-point font. And on some of the product details, it shows 8-point. There's just not a lot of consistency in the description, but it is a 9-point font. It actually, excuse me, it actually reads a little bit larger than a 9-point font. It looks closer to a 10-point font to me, but that might just be my eyes. But I actually really like it. This paper is more of a creamier color rather than white, and it's not bad, but you can definitely tell it's a different color. It's a different shade. Again, I think it kind of it's purposeful in that it has a more nostalgic feel. You have it says a 2-inch margin. This is more of like an 1 3/4 margin. It's close to 2 inches, but the line portion is more like an 1 3/4. It does have the smaller lines, so I like that. That's nice. Some of these journaling Bibles that have lined margins will have the larger lines. Not a fan of the larger lines. So having the smaller lines allows you to at least write legibly more material into the margins. It's pretty nice, y'all. This is a single column. Of course, King James is a verse by verse, so a single column verse by verse text that's a large print with marginal room for notes. It's a really cool Bible. So all of those features, they're kind of built for a preacher. Okay, so this would be a really nice preaching Bible. Other than the fact that it doesn't have references, it would be a great preaching Bible because, like I said, it's a verse by verse single column, and it has a lot of marginal room for notes. Now, you don't have anything on the bottom margin or the top margin, but you do have this large section on the side for your notes. I want to get over here and show you. This is a sewn edition. You can see pardon that ribbon, you can see the signature folds there, and it comes with 2 ribbons, as you can see there. No gilding, but not really. That's not really uncommon. I haven't seen many journaling Bibles with gold gilding. I wish it did have gold gilding, but it's not uncommon. This is actually more common that a journaling Bible wouldn't have gilding. But again, I love this paper. You can see there is some ghosting, but it is a thicker paper, especially for writing on. It is definitely a good paper for writing on. I think a lot of the reason why you have some ghosting is it's a very dark printing. You can see that in the camera picture. So it's a dark printing and on a thicker paper. So it kind of looks like it's a thinner paper, but it's not. It's a thicker paper. So I want to show you the red letter. Thomas Nelson red letter is without a doubt up there in my favorite, my favorite red. This is a darker red. Between Thomas Nelson, Holman, and Crossway, they have the more consistent darker red color, and it looks excellent. I mean, it's probably one of my favorites. Excuse me. I'm really happy with this edition. It's just really nice. You can see the bold sections, headings. That's really nice to have, in the enlarged chapter numbering. That's really all I can show you in here that you would gain anything from. At the end of Revelation, you have a little notes section, and it's a small lined notes section. Praise the Lord. This is a necessity, folks. This is such an important thing when engaging with the text, to have a small notes section. It's very nice to have. Even if you use these few pages in the back to create an index of your own to help you find certain things, it's still super helpful. So then you can see the back liner again. This is just paper paste down, and this is just excellent leather cover. And on the back here is the ISBN. Not sure if that might be the limited, why it's limited edition, that 3586 there. I'm not sure how many there are printed, but that's number 3586, and there's the ISBN imprinted in. It's just really nice, y'all. Really nice. A few things I would probably do differently would be the strap. This is just for me. It's just too much strap. I would be fine with a little latch on the spine. If you put a little toggle right here to wrap it around, that would be fine, and it would be on the spine, out of the way. So whether you stacked it or stood it up, it would still be out of the way, and that would minimize the length of this line to, say you went that far. So it would be a lot shorter, and you could just wrap it right there, or put a magnet here and a little magnet on the end of here, and it would just clip, right there. Either way, this is just way too much leather strap for me. Now, I know a lot of folks that really love this, and it's just not for me. But understand the appeal of it. So anyway, that is the Journaling the Word King James Bible in cowhide. As I wrap it back up, trying to do it one-handed. Really nice Bible. If you're a Bible journaling person, then you will find this extremely helpful, especially since it's large print and single column. That is just a treat. That's a true treat to have a King James large print single column and with marginal room to make notes. So it's a nice addition, especially for it being right now only $83. That's a great deal. So anyway, thank you guys again for watching, and be sure to subscribe to get new reviews of different Bibles. I've got a lot of Bibles coming in. It's just that time of year that publishers are wanting to go ahead and get some advertising out there for their Christmas shopping and whatever else. So I've got a lot of Bibles coming in to review, so be sure that you're subscribing to get new videos. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. God bless.